Hello YouTube, welcome to my 101st video. This is Transfixed, the channel that was created for one purpose and one purpose only. That purpose is to rock and kick ass and to rock. Today this is going to be a little, one of my crappy customs. This is Elita-1, made from the Robots in Disguise 2015 version of Robots in Disguise, because they couldn't think of a new name and just named it after another show that was already called Robots in Disguise. Anyway, Strongarm, yeah, from Strongarm. So this is another one I did with nail polish. So my latest little obsession was the fembots from some of the old G1 cartoon episodes. There was Elita-1, which is sort of Optimus Prime's girlfriend, I guess. There was Moonracer, and Firestar, and Chromia. And maybe another one? I don't know. So we got a Chromia, and that's about it. So I wanted to make an Elita-1. And I thought, you know what? Strongarm's head is kind of reminiscent of it. The other option would be the Mastermind Creations fembots, but they're kind of out of circulation now and too expensive. So this is the cheap route. So yeah, you can see that's kind of reminiscent, right? This is what Elita-1 looked like in the cartoon. Anyway, let's get into what it looks like. So for vehicle mode, I just covered over the blue parts. Well, pretty much for everything. I just painted over the blue with pink, and then there was this one hood piece that was blue, and I decided that would look better on white just to make things consistent. I was going to use the Tamiya. No, wait, what is this? This is Mr. Hobby. This paint's fine. It was a bit too thin though, so to go over this would have taken a lot of coats, and I have no patience for that kind of thing. So I just used the cheapest nail polish I could find at the grocery store, which was Sinful Colors Professional. It was like $3, and this works fine. The nice thing about using nail polish is that it also has a built-in brush, and so there's no cleanup involved. The only thing is it dries quickly, so you got to do a bit of painting and then stop and let it dry. You can see it's kind of thick and goopy on here. You know, it's basically oil-based paint, but you know, designed for one or two coats. So yeah, not the best for customizing. I really need to get an airbrush one day, but this is good enough for now. For something like this. One other thing before I transform it, she does come with a weapon, and look at all this cavernous space underneath, and no weapon storage that I could make out. You could fit like 10 of them in there, but yeah, this is not really a great toy, by the way. There's a lot of kibble. So these door panels have to be released, and then this is locked in there. This comes up. Turn the waist around. Flip these gigantic feet around. This could be done better too. I mean, look at the way the toes just hang down like that, very close to the ground, not giving a lot of clearance. Whereas it could go farther. It could go all the way up in there. They would just have to mold this differently. So I don't know what's going on with that. It seems rather arbitrary. Well, I guess it's to give it a heel. I think it could have been fixed. I'm no transformer engineer, but I think it could have been fixed. One thing I do like about this transformation, though, is the arms, kind of. These just come down, and this, so your hand is in like that. So it kind of just goes into the fetal position to transform, just to tuck in there. But then this just folds in, so that's kind of neat, although it does block her arm. But I haven't seen it before. It's something different. That's about it. This folds up and down for no reason. Oh, that's the weapon storage. Silly. I forgot. That's about it. Oh, then she's got this enormous backpack. And she's got this enormous backpack on here that just folds back the way it was and just sits there like that. So half the vehicle just hangs off her back. But I guess it gives her some pretty wings, which are not evident in the cartoon. Oh, and I painted this black because this was all white. This rear window was all unpainted. Sloppy Hasbro, sloppy. And just the usual silver Sharpie for the wheel rims. So anyway, there's a quick, simple Elita-1. So your Optimus Prime needn't be lonely. Well, Or was it Orion Pax at that time? This doesn't even fit very well in there. Okay. Let's try to make her stand a bit more ladylike, I guess. So there she is with her Bat Kibbly buddy, with her Bat Kibble BFF, Chromia, ready for a girls' night out on Cybertron. Maybe cruising through the Sonic Canyons. They scale pretty well together. There she is in a different light. This probably looks better with the Orion Pax from the Generations line. So yeah, just a quick little custom to show you. I don't think, I looked online, I couldn't see any other examples of this done before. So I wanted to kind of put it out there and just show you my quick little custom that you could look at, think to yourself, I could do better than that piece of crap, and inspire you to maybe make your own and do it better. I don't know why she has these little, I guess this is nice flare in the robot mode, but they stick up kind of funny in the truck mode. So yeah, Elita-1 was kind of a car, I guess, in the cartoon. We could only see the front half of her, just in one shot. Oh, and excitingly, they are making an official Elita-1 figure. So according to the leak that we saw recently online from the upcoming stuff that poor Hasbro was going to present at some upcoming conventions, yeah, one of the figures in the lineup was Elita-1. And I even saw Moonracer in there as well. And I was thinking of doing a Moonracer custom because there are a couple of parts on Shapeways. But I hadn't got to it yet, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm going to hold off and get the official one. Hopefully it's good. Moonracer should turn into a... she was a car as well, kind of a flattened blue car. Firestar was just a red and orange kind of Cybertronian pickup truck or flatbed truck. I was going to use my GDO Swerve as just a really very crude stand-in. So now I've got a few fembots for the shelf. I will have a few customs coming up. I got this Carzap figure here that I'm going to make into a Minerva as soon as my Shapeways parts show up. So stay tuned for some Shapeways custom stuffery. Anyway, that's all. Just a quick one this time. So thanks for watching, and thanks for watching.